Hello, I am an awkward black man. Yes, I am. Before I continue, I just want to say thank you so much to whoever voted on my survey on my Instagram. Which, growing up in the Bronx, being black and different does not mix with society standards, especially in the hood. In today's video, I will show off a few of my awkward moments on YouTube, my experiences living as an awkward black man, and the pros, the cons, and what to take away from this video. We are going to start the video now. If you dislike it, too bad. One of my talents is triggering the people who hate stuff that is a fact. A fact. If you hate this video, you sick. You sick, 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 sick. Date white, mix, or Hispanic, or any ethnicity besides their own because of self-hate and also colorism? Please comment. But if it's ignorant, comment anyway so I could educate you. Yay! Now, thank you so much for watching. Peace, me him to say the N-word.
On my lap, hey yo, watch what we doing. These niggas be losing. We be making movies and these.
That's what we are going to talk about. And the people who are co-signing him to do it too. Clearly, he's a white passing Latino. He just happened to have a tan one day and he was like, you know what? I could say nigga, 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 nigga. No, 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 no. No, you don't. Middle school was not the best at all. Sure, I met a few decent people here and there. I've even close to certain people still from my middle school. Well, I think close is a stretch, but you get my point. We occasionally talk here or there, blah, 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 etc., etc. Middle school, I was extremely different. I always knew I was an awkward black man from that, well, boy, from that moment I stepped foot in that freaking school. They made sure to let me know I was weird. They would always harass me, bully me pretty much for being different. They used to make fun of me for the way I dressed, the music I heard, which is funny to me because I hear a variety of music. If you know me, you already know that. But for some reason, a black man hearing Paramore, Fountain of Wayne's, Taylor Swift, I could name a bunch of white artists right now, but I can't think of it right now. It's a bad thing, which is funny to me because what the fuck. And and hearing female artists, I'm telling you right now, you cannot hear female artists if you're a guy. That was the standard when I was in middle school. Oh my god, yeah, it's ignorance. That's why there was a phase in that time. I would be low key with my music and I wouldn't tell anyone what I hear. Unless if we were close, I would tell you when I get home, of course, with my family. But when I was in middle school, I would always keep it, hidden because there were so many ignorant people. It was mostly from the males, but it was definitely from the females too. Not as much as the males. And sure, it could be the age, blah, 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 but it's still no excuse because at the end of the day, I'm somebody's child and they picking on somebody's child. Thank God I was never suicidal because if I tell you all the shit I went through in middle school, yeah, exactly. I'm not even going to go there. Let's just say it was a worst experience. they made sure to make it clear that I was different from other black men. And it's funny to me because some of those people weren't even black that were telling me I'm acting white or that what I'm doing is feminine or what I'm doing is awkward or what I'm doing, the way I'm dressing is not the standard of how a black teenage boy dresses in middle school. The point is, yeah, I was definitely different. I always knew I was different from the way I joke around, the way I did not know the slang from middle school. Of course, like I told you guys, my music taste, they made it clear that I was a different breed. High school. My second worst years of my life. So high school, it was not as bad as middle school. Middle school, icing on the cake when it comes to horrendous. High school wasn't that bad, but it was bad still. Besides people talking shit about me behind my back, but whatever, it's the past. People made sure to make sure I was different too. If I tell you guys how many times someone told me that the way I dressed wasn't the standard of what a stereotypical black man, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, people want me to dress like this. And it's no shade towards those type of guys. Do you? But not every black man is like that. That's not, no. And just because I didn't sag, they made sure to tell me why you're not sagging. And it's funny because this was coming from mostly females, surprisingly, in that area when I was in high school. People would tell me, mostly females, why I do not sag. You know you're supposed to be sagging. It's the style. And that you should get a makeover. Like, they made sure to tell me I didn't dress bad. But they also made sure to also tell me that I'm not the standard of a black man. Well, teenager. But when it comes to because my school is predominantly black and Latinos. When it comes to the Latino community, depending who, they were more accepted of me, of the way I am, even though they were also biased too, because we all know there's different types of Latinos. The Latinos at my school, most of them weren't Afro-Latinos like me. And the way they thought, they used to consider to be in black spaces just because they in the predominantly black school. And they made sure to tell me that I wasn't the standard of being black. And even some of them, they were my friends too, and some of them were black. And I'm like, this is how we're gonna treat one another. And this did affect me as well with making male friends at my school, because they made it clear that I wasn't the same as them. People made it clear that no matter how fly I was with my Jordans, my Nike, whatever, I wasn't the standard because I didn't sag. My shirt is too white. Yeah, it's ignorance, but the awkwardness. In high school, when it comes to being awkward, people always, yeah, it's funny to me now, but people always knew I was different because they would tell me, you know, you're not like every black man, well, teenager that I've met before, or in the school. And I was like, thank you. Because, like, I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't think that's a compliment. I mean, it's good to be different, but the way they were saying it, I knew what they meant. They meant, like, I wasn't the standard of a typical black man. Like, also, like I said previously with middle school, it's kind of similar with high school. The way I used to joke around, it wasn't normal to people. College is where I expressed my awkwardness completely. This is the era where I was like, you know what? Fuck anybody's opinion. I'm gonna be me. I mean, I was always myself in middle school and high school, but this was when I was like really, really myself. And FCC Terry TV, that pretty much proves it. If you go check out my content there, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Even though I'm not going to lie, some of the content I've done there so far, it wasn't in the best of my abilities, but I tried. Like, people be thinking me acting awkward on camera. I mean, not all the time, because some of the videos I've done in FC Terry TV, you could tell I wasn't trying to be awkward. Just like sometimes mispronunciation, blah, 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 blah. Or sometimes you could tell when someone doesn't really observe the material, which is me sometimes. But the point is, you could tell when certain moments I'm acting awkward. That's really my personality. And it's the same thing with my YouTube channel. Like, especially the beginning videos, my awkwardness was showing like this. But if you see my videos now, I'm kind of improving. But like I said, this is not fake. This is really me. I'm really awkward. And I try so hard to not show the awkwardness on camera. But it's just me. I can't change that. I mean, of course, if I practice more, I could get better. But you guys get what I'm saying. I want to be authentic on my YouTube channel. I want you guys to see the real me. So I'd rather not do that. I do not really see that much black male YouTube representation when it comes to awkwardness. I mean, there are a few awkward black male YouTubers here. A few that I've subscribed to, which is about 3 of them. But if you guys do know a few other awkward black male YouTubers like me, and I'm talking about authentic, like you could tell they're not BSing, comment a recommendation down below if you want to. College, I always knew I was weird too. I mean, of course, this is me. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really know what to say. I do know that I am weird even in college because people, they tell me like, oh my God, Julian, you're so funny, or like, I can't with you, you know. My friend, hey Sincere, but I don't think she's watching, or maybe she will. Hey Sincere, yeah, Sincere, she always tell me that, oh my God, Julian, you crazy. She always says that to me, or she even told me that I am awkward, but you see, she did it in a compliment. Like, she wasn't trying to throw shade. She was just being real. And I appreciate that because I am awkward. That's the truth. There is this type of stigma, especially even in my college, in college, that black men have to be this certain style and this certain look. And it's very dismissive for other black men like me. And honestly, I don't know what to do because we can't. I mean, thank God I'm going to graduate soon. But what I'm trying to say is, I do not know what else I know other people could do, because sadly the media has corrupt people's brain cells that they think every black person be this certain stereotype. There's even some black people that think that this stereotype is the representation of all black people. But I always knew I was weird and different because people made it clear, and I don't mind. I really don't, because I like being me. Representation is limited for awkward black men, which is true. Representation is definitely limited on YouTube. Not even the media in general, because not too many shows execute these portrayals of awkward black men well. And so far I haven't seen any good portrayals. No shade, it's just the truth. I've seen a few that are okay, but most of them, no. On YouTube, we all know I'm awkward, so I do not, I mean, I count, but for you guys, but not for me. And so there are a few YouTubers that I subscribe to. I'm gonna put them here that are black. the ones who have the authentic persona of an awkward black man, those are the ones that I see representation of myself occasionally here and there, because they have the awkwardness that I have, you know, the corny jokes here and there. Or some, no, not even, I feel like they funnier than me, but you get my point. They more awkward. I mean, we could connect. You guys get what I'm saying? And just so you guys know, I'm talking about male representation of awkward black men. Yes, there are a lot of female. We're starting now, thanks to Kelly Stamps, of course. There are more awkward female YouTubers now coming out and embracing their awkwardness. So thank you, Kelly. But yeah, because I do have females, of course, obviously, but I just want to make it clear, I'm talking about males because I'm a guy. This one is the final one. Expected to be good handshakers at birth. When I tell you, people always make fun of me back then because I sucked at handshaking. Oh my god, like I'm getting better, but I really do suck at handshaking. Sometimes I make it so awkward, but then sometimes the other person makes it awkward too. And then until we get it together, you know, we do the whatever we gotta do. I'm pretty much an awkward handshaker too. And sometimes I do good. Sometimes it's like, what the fuck? You do not know how to handshake? Yep. I do not know how to handshake sometimes. Sometimes I really, really suck at handshaking, and people make it clear I do. And then they really have these high expectations just because I'm black to be the best handshaker of America. Like, what the fuck? But it's the society we are in, and yeah, we just gotta go step by step to change it, I guess. Yeah. Thank you so much if you made it this far in this video. I appreciate you. Today's feature comment. Please comment what you learned in this video. Anything pretty much that has to do with being awkward. Whether you a black man, black woman, black whatever. And even if you're a non-black person, I would like to know in the comments your experience as being an awkward teenager, adult, kid, what, you know, etc., etc. Stay safe, everyone. I'm happy that I shared some part of me on YouTube again, pretty much. And be sure to check out whatever videos I recommended from my channel, and of course the content creators I put in the description too, if you want to check out their content as well and see the awkwardness that I'm talking about that we could relate to. Anyways, thank you and